Okay, so obviously I haven't received the speakers for this thing. Today is Thursday. They're supposed to be here Saturday. That's why I haven't finished up the video on that one. And this one, look, I put some wheels on it. But I can't find out that I need to put this fender back a tiny bit because I went a little bit too much forward. So I gotta loosen it up from the bottom, move it back a little bit, and because the wheel is so big anyway that it hits this little thing right here, fender well. So gotta make sure that's good, so I can turn properly. And I have the little piece here. I just gotta paint it and hope that it comes out the same color. So yep, haven't gotten the speakers, like I said, for this one, so it's still pulled apart. I haven't moved the damn thing. I've been wanting to drive it because it saves more gas than the rest of the trucks, but yeah, this is gonna be part of the same video, so it's gonna be a long video, just some little updates. So it's the 16th and it's been a few weeks, so yeah, let me get to it on this one. And this one is basically done, so not much worry about it anymore, about making any more videos on this one. I don't know what the fuck my cat's up to. Anyway, yeah, there's a little update. See y'all. Okay, so here I am at work doing the speakers for the Mercedes. So this is remaining part of this speaker. Look how thin they are compared to a six. This is a 6.5. So even a lower profile speaker wouldn't match. I tried a normal 8-inch, and it was way wider, probably about here of height or something like that because of the magnet, and that didn't work. So I'm gonna put this in this frame, screw here, here, and here, you know. Obviously cut off this, I don't need this. And the speaker was trash, so that's why I took it off, and I'm gonna do the same with that. Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be that much trouble, but at the end of the day, it was. I didn't want to do it this way because I wanted the speaker to seal really good, like factory. But it's just the space in between the speaker and the door panel and the actual glass, or the rails for the glass, is just so narrow. That's why they made this compact design, which is a pretty cool design, but the glue fails. As you can see, it fails. And then if you try to glue it back, which I tried to do with the other speaker, it didn't work. It just still sounded muffled. I didn't do much of a great job with the glue, but still. I know this one sounds really good, and they're 4 arm, 320 watt max. But the RMS is pretty good. It's not that great, but it's pretty good. And that way they sound good at low end volume. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this little setup here. I'm gonna put this in here like that. As you can see, I'm gonna screw that in there once I get it lined up, obviously, because they line up better in some. There you go, they line up better there. So I'm just gonna do that, and then this is gonna go into the factory bracket. And it's not that bad. The magnet points up. Hopefully it fits into the bracket because it has like a little concave part to it. But I already modified a bracket to fit the other speaker, which I'll show you guys later. Yeah, it was a little bit of trouble. and I ended up doing what I didn't want to do. But it is what it is. Let's get that done. Alright, so where did the speaker apart? This glue is soft and it's really sticky and it gets on your hands. There's a magnet. And you can see some rust here. And this is the coil that goes in the magnet, so that's not good. And it'll work because it's in the inside, but it was sounding muffled, so I mean, you could try re-gluing that section carefully without shifting this, and you'll be fine. But it's kind of hard. So we got this out. This is what I got for a cutter. Couldn't find anything else doing my work, and there's plenty of them. And it's dull. Let me see. I brought my tools, so. I'm gonna use this hardware because why the fuck not? See, it's not that bad. I'm gonna drill some holes. I'm gonna look for the drill some holes so the material doesn't crack. Yeah, if you work with wood, you will know. And it's composite, something like that, they'll call it. So what I'm gonna do is, when I have it lined up, like that, right there, I'm gonna make a hole there. I'm gonna go ahead and make 2 of them, so I can put the screw in and hold it in place, and then I'll just go ahead and make the other 2 holes. The best way will be to get a marker and mark your holes. But since I'm not that guy, here it is. And honestly, this is a really soft material. Yeah, and I have to pick the hole where the connections is at. That's why it took so long on that one. And then you line them up. You line them up right there, you see that? And then it was where the connections are at. So, anyways, screw's gonna go there. Those connections are not needed anymore. And it's as simple as that. And you screw that in there. This. Let me see if I have the tool for that. I should. Okay, well, let me go find a Phillips screwdriver. Well, I couldn't find a smaller Phillips screwdriver, and these are some long bolts, screws, so as long as you don't puncture your speaker, you should be fine. Okay, so the 1/8 work perfectly fine. This sucks. And this is why it sucks, because I got it all the way through there. But that one is gonna be a little bit harder to put in. Not a huge problem. Put it in here. Since the speaker slides under it. I picked up the rest of it. This won't be a bad setup, but it's not factory either, so. Get this up a little bit. I put all four, and I'm gonna put all four because I ain't gonna have to do so. But I would just do 2. It's not a big deal. Trust me, when you take it to professional shops, some of them are this professional. Because in the book, or in the computer, when you search for speakers for that 2009, 2014 SL550, it tells you it takes this size speaker. So more than likely they will quote you on this size speaker, and when you go over there, they will have to make it fit anyway, so they will do this, trust me. It's not bad. It'll sound good. I already tried this speakers in my truck and they sound really good. See, you don't look bad. The setup. You can cut this part off or leave them on there. I'll take it off just for shit and giggles, shits and giggles, or whatever they call it. Clip them off. So they won't be hitting the speaker and making weird noises after a while. So there it is. The little, using the factory adapter on it. I'm gonna do another speaker, and that should be good to go with the SL550, which I'll show you what I was trying to do before with the other bigger size speaker, but I failed miserably. They have nice little covers, but you're not gonna use them because nobody uses them. I mean, unless you put them on the outside of your door panel. And don't worry about the orientation of the speaker. I mean, it is round, and they're both gonna end up pointing at, if I remember correctly, this should be pointing into the cabin. If I put it this way, I believe. You can always put them backwards, which in my case, if it doesn't work, I will put it backwards and it'll still clear. You can see the speaker still clear, so. But I'm gonna go with this. Last time I remember from measuring the other speaker, we will have enough space, so. If this clears the housing, we'll be good. It could be a pain, that's all. Let me turn it around so I don't have to do that. Right there, that'll be the same spots as the previous speaker. Don't drill your speaker. Yeah, do that. All right. So this guy's gonna look. It's gonna sound great. I mean, I would have rather done the full size, but like I said, it didn't work out. I'll show you why whenever I get home. But this is it for today. For right now, actually, since I'm at work. But I would have brought my car with me so I can install them and stuff like that, but it didn't have the door panels on, so I didn't want to do that. I'll just clear this up, and I'll see you guys whenever I'm at home. And this how speakers are made, and yes, you actually can rebuild this. It goes in the center right there, you see? Boom. You just put power to the coil. There you go. But that's for a 2009 SL550, which I'm gonna upload a separate video just about this speaker stuff for the SL550, because there is nothing online when I look. So, well, at least not any know-hows or whatever, or do it DIYs or whatever. That way you guys see what the hell you guys gotta do and are not too scared about it. It's not even that bad. I'm gonna throw this away. See y'all when I get home then. Alrighty, so here I am at the Mercedes, and this is the speakers that I'm talking about that I couldn't get to fit. The magnet comes out too much here, and if I flip them around, it hits the window, and I had to cut this to try it. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but at the end of the day, it didn't work. But as you saw, I replaced the speakers differently this time. And I'm just hoping that the magnet clears this section right here. Right there. All this. I know it'll clear on that because I cut it, but we'll find out here in a minute. Let me go get the speakers. I'm gonna have to work on my editing, because other than that, this video is gonna be long. I don't want it to be that long. I mean, I don't mind it, but it's just too much. Let's see. So I got this. It's gonna sound good. It won't sound horrible, but let's see if it fits. So we got this part. This thing is supposed to fit like that. Now we'll see what happens here. Fits here. It don't look that bad. It don't look too horrible, but you see the space that we have here? It's about, and then the window comes down through there. So I might have to put it like this or like this. If it fits like this, let's see. No, the magnet hits. Let's see. The magnet hits a little bit, but it looks like I could work it in there. Never mind. I can now work it in there. Where is it? Let me see, where does it hit? Oh no, the magnet don't hit. The screws hit. But let's try it like this first. And then if anything. All right, before my video cut off, I was working on this. So I'll go ahead and put this speaker on here that way, and we'll test it, see if it clears this. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so it worked out perfectly fine. The windows do go up and down like normal. Let me see if I can get the door panel on here without breaking it more, because as I will show you here in a minute, these door panels are pretty weak. I don't know if you can see here. Okay, but this section right here will come loose from the glue here, since there are like fiberglass. So all of the clips, they sit on black stuff on this little attachment here. As you can see, this one is loose and the rest of them are good. So I'm not even gonna glue this one anymore, but they become loose, and this comes off because of the glue right here. It's weak. So let me go ahead and put this door panel on. It took me a while to put it on. It's not that easy. This comes loose. As you can see, this comes unglued. It's not that bad on this one. That's why I didn't even glue it. But the other one, I did glue some parts of it. And it is hard to get on there. I mean, it's not that easy. I would say if you don't have the time to mess with this, don't do it yourself if you've never done it. Now can I get the little screw out? There's a little screw that goes in here. It goes up in there, but you gotta get it right in the hole without dropping it, or you just have a bad time trying to screw it in there. And that is a T15. No, my bad. That is not a T15. The rest of the screws are T15s, but that one is different. And that sucks. I think it's a T20. Yeah, that one is a T20. Put it in there. Tighten it up. Everything looks good. You know, window works. This works. The lock works. And now there's an aluminum piece that comes here, or stainless or aluminum or whatever. Let's see if the little lock works. This is my key. Which, by the way, these keys take 2 batteries, just so you know. They don't really move that much. The funny thing is that a lot of things lock. Even the center console locks whenever you lock the car, which is kind of cool, just in case you got stuff going on. This thing goes in like this, and then you twist it, and there it is. There's this door panel. It's done. There's this little thing right here, which just pops out, goes in, and it's supposed to pop in, but I'm assuming that's not the case. Yeah, it's not the case because, as you can see, I couldn't show. This is the corner piece, but as you can see, I think this whole thing is not supposed to come out like that. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's broken from here. It's gonna be a hard clip to find, I tell you what. Let's see if it stays. I think it stays. It kind of does stay, but it's loose because the clip here. Oh man. I don't even know why they made them like that. Look at this. It'd be hard to come out because it has like little gears in it to adjust it, I guess. So I guess it goes all the way up and out. Nope. It does not, huh? I do not know. It has like teeth here and on the little rivet or plastic part. So I don't know how you will fish this out. I guess it just clips with this, but yeah, that one is broken. I'm gonna see if I can find one. Other than that, it's not gonna stay. And that's why I hate taking door panels apart. I mean, this one just because the speakers went bad. Other than that, I wouldn't have taken it apart. And it's funny because there's no other way out. Like, you have to take this thing apart. Let me see if I can get it out of here. Let's try that. Okay, so you squish this and this comes off. So let me see if I can put it in the car. Oh, this thing is complicated. Like it's meant not to come out of there. Like it's supposed to come in through the other side. So I gotta probably have to pop the mirror out, put it in through the other side, then put the mirror back on, and then put the rest of it together. What? I don't want to do all that. So, let me figure out a way to hold it and put it in there. And if it came out, you'll go back in. You don't want to lose it in there, because if you do, you're going to have to take everything off. Just like that. You do not want to lose it like that. So, just fish that thing out before it falls all the way in there. Let's see, what can I use to fish it out? Yeah, that's no fun now. It went in there. As you can see, it's in there. There it is in there. So I had to take it out and install it this way. Yeah, that's if I want it. That's if I want the door to stay. I mean, the little clip to stay on. German engineering. That's what it is. So let me get a screwdriver, small one, so I can fish that thing out. All right, so it's on there now, as you can see, but it's missing a little section here. So that might make it want to fall in there again when I install the other piece. So if I do this, maybe you'll hold on. I'm gonna drop some glue here to hold it. Okay, yeah, that clip is hard to put on, so I'm just gonna put some sticky tape here and here, and that'll glue to this frame right here, even though it's rubber, but that'll be enough to keep it on there and for it not to fall off, because I mean it already sits on there pretty tight once you put it on there. It stays. So I'm just gonna put some tape here and here, some of that 3M, and that should work. And then we'll do the same thing with the other side. But obviously, I won't record that part. And that should be it for this thing. I mean, heck, it took me a while to figure out that speaker wasn't gonna fit, because you know I have to get it shipped and everything. But a 6x6.5 works. You just got to adapt it, as I showed you in the previous video or section of the video, whatever. Yeah, that's for that, and obviously the window tint on it. And I'm gonna get this done. Be back.